What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I go by Casper. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping in. So February is coming to an end. Of course, this month felt like it flew by. So of course, with February ending, March is coming up. And of course, with March coming up, we have plenty of sneaker releases set to come out, whether it be Jordans or Adidas or Nike. So there's a lot to come out. So I'm gonna discuss the March releases for March 2022. I almost said February. So that's what this video is about. Just kind of give y'all an overview of what's coming out. I'm sure we're bound to have some stuff delayed. So some of the stuff I talk about in this video may get pushed back to next month, April. And of course we have some stuff from February that got pushed back to March. So stuff is gonna be all over the place. Of course, we've seen that, but hopefully we don't see too many more delays, but it's just gonna be a wait and see for what happens in the month of March. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into I'm breaking down the whole month, so this is everything that's on the calendar right now. Like I said, we may have some random stuff pop up, some stuff not pop up, but yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. So to start, on March 1st, we have the Nike Dunk High University Reds, and this is just a simple red and white Nike Dunk High. I think these will do pretty well. Kind of like whatever the Panda Highs are doing. It is red and white, so people that like dunks, I'm sure, will be trying to get these for sure. Now, continuing on to March 3rd, we have two shoes dropping. These are Drake's Nocta Nike Air Hot Steps, and we have a triple black colorway, and then we have a, I think, Air Terra or a white colorway, or yeah, it's a white colorway. Now, I honestly don't know how I feel about these. It's a very weird looking shoe. They almost look like a K-Swiss shoe to me. So I'd be curious to see these in person if I'm able to get my hands on them. But yeah, like I said, those come out March 3rd. It's a very interesting shoe, but I know Drake has been working with Nike to come out with these, and they've been hyping them up. I believe they did release like all of the retailers that would have pairs of these on sneakers, so you may be able to find that if you go look on there. But both Nocta Hot Steppers are coming out March 3rd, the black and the white colorway. Now, continuing on to March 4th, we have another golf shoe coming out. This is the Air Jordan 1 Low Golf UNC. Now, these golf shoes, I'm not gonna lie, have been flying off shelves. Like whenever they release on Nike, they sell out. So I expect these to sell out as well. It's a UNC colorway. It is a Jordan 1 Low. They do look pretty good, so I expect these to sell out as well on March 4th. Now, let me make sure I got everything in order before. Okay, so March 5th is a very busy day. So we're finally getting the Air Jordan 6 UNCs, and we did recently see a shock drop of those last week. Let me know if you're able to cop on the shock drop for the UNC 6s. I unfortunately was not able to cop off the shock drop. Golly, I cannot think. I was not able to cop my 6s off the shock drop. So I will be trying to cop my pair on release day. Hopefully I can get a pair because I really do like the UNC 6s. If you have not seen my review on those, go check it out because I did a review on those a while ago. Now, also on March 5th, we have a Nike SB coming out. This is the Passport Nike SB Dunk High Work Boot. And the colors on these are pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this is probably something I will not go for. It's a weird looking shoe, and I'm not the biggest fan of Dunk Highs, along with the colors as well. I don't know how I feel about the colors. And then also on March 5th, we are set to get the Yeezy 350 MX Frost Blue. In my opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of this Yeezy. I have to see it in person. It's like a mix. It's like the MX Oats. That's what it's like. But this is just the blue version of that shoe. Like I said, I had to see it in person. I wasn't the biggest fan of the MX Oats, and I don't think I'm going to be a big fan of these. But I know people love 350s. They're very comfortable. So these I can see doing well, and it's always hard to get Yeezy. So I would not be shocked if these sell out as well. Now, moving on to March 7th, we are set to get some Yeezy slides. So I know we're getting the Pure Yeezy slides, and we're supposed to get the Onyx Yeezy slides, which is the black Yeezy slides. I actually recently got a pair of Yeezy slides, and I must say they're actually really comfortable. There's a lot of cushion on the shoe. I think I have the Pure slides, so I may try for the Onyx slides just to have a black colorway. I'm not really sure, but those are set to come out March 7th. So like I said, I know Yeezys are popular. People love the Yeezy, so I'm sure those will sell out as well. And those have been really hard to get for some reason. So yeah, I'm sure those are going to fly. Now on March 8th, we do have a women's Air Jordan 6. This is the Mint Foam 6s. It seems like a very toned down colorway, very simple colorway, except for the mint green part on the bottom of the midsole. I'm not sure. Like these will be interesting to see how these do. It is an Air Jordan 6. It is an Air Jordan 6, so those are always hit or miss. And it is a women's 6. So, ladies, if you're watching this video, let me know how y'all feel about these Air Jordan 6s. Is this something that you want, or is it like, I don't like that shoe? I know for me personally, like I said, it is a very toned down shoe. But if they have extended sizes, I probably would not get them. I know my girlfriend doesn't like 6s, so I won't be getting them for her either. Now, moving on to March 11th, we do have an awaited shoe that people have been waiting for and that has been delayed, the Jordan 12 playoffs. If you have not seen my review on those, go check that out as well. I know people are ready for the Jordan 12 playoffs. They have not come out in a while. And people, like I said, have been waiting on them. They were delayed. So I expect these to do pretty well. It is an Air Jordan 12, but at the same time, like I said, people have been waiting for them. So I do expect them to sell out. So that is March 11th. And then moving to March 12th, we have another Dunk High. And that is the Oski Nike SB Dunk High Great White Shark. Now, these are interesting just for the simple fact that instead of a Nike's check mark, you do have a shark or a great white shark in the form of a Nike check mark. So that's a cool little detail to have on this shoe. I feel like this is going to be hard to get. It probably won't release on sneakers like a lot of the weird Dunk Highs. They just don't release on sneakers. So it'll probably be a skate shop shoe. So if you have a skate shop in your area, hopefully you're able to cop these. Let me know if you do. I'd be curious as you see these in person. Now, continuing on, let me see, to March 18th, we're supposed to get the Jordan 1 Rebellionaires. Now, I will say I haven't heard too much information about these Rebellionaires, so I feel like they may get delayed, but it's just going to be a wait and see what happens to these. I'm curious to see these in person, though. It has all this writing on them, and it does have that red X on the back of them, so I'm interested to see how these look in person. I'm not sure if I'm going to be the biggest fan of these Rebellionaires just because of all the writing on them, but I may change my mind when we see them in person. So hopefully they don't get delayed, but I have a feeling they're probably going to just because we haven't heard too much about them. Now, continuing on to March 19th, we are set to get the Jordan 4 Zen Masters. Now, this is the next Jordan 4 that I am ready for. Seeing just pictures of these, I do like the Zen Masters. It's almost like that abstract color on these, and so I think I'm going to like the Zen Masters. Hopefully I can get them in person here soon and give y'all an early review. But I am ready for this Jordan 4 to come out. And this is set for March 19th, like I said. So that is the Zen Masters. Now, continuing on to March 24th, we are set to get the Jordan 8 Rui Hachimaris. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Jordan 8s, but I do like the color on these 8s. I do like the brown. It's that neutral color that really goes with anything. And then you have that red that pops on these shoes as well. So the red is going to limit what you can wear it with compared to just an all brown shoe. But I do actually really like these. I want to see them in person as well. A lot of the shoes I do want to see in person, just kind of get an in-person view of them. But in my opinion, not a bad shoe at all. But that is set for March 21st, like I said, the Rui Haramachis. Now, continuing on to March 25th, we have the Air Jordan 5 Jade Horizons. I have done a review on these already, so if you have not seen that, go check it out. This shoe was actually supposed to release back in December, I want to say. It was supposed to be a 2021 release, and it got pushed to 2022. So now we're finally getting them. I expressed how I feel in that video if you have not seen it already, but I do like the Jade Horizons. I do like the vintage vibe that it has. I don't think these are gonna do too well. And I talked to one person like a couple days ago, but I feel like if they have put like an off-white theme with these shoes, they would sell out. So that is, I do think, or I do like the Jade Horizons. I just don't think they're gonna do too well resale wise. So if you want them, you should be able to cop them. Now, continuing on to the 26th, you have the Air Jordan 3 Muslin. And we recently actually did start seeing pictures of these, and that has like the whole white is just straight canvas. So I don't know. Y'all know how I feel about threes. Threes are always hit or miss for me. This seems like just a very simple shoe with the colors. Doesn't seem too crazy, but I'm just honestly not sure how I feel about these muslins. Like I said, they're not bad. Just me personally, it takes a lot for me to buy a 3, and I don't know. We'll see whenever I get the shoe in how I feel about it, and just what my thoughts are when I do the review on these muslin 3s. Now, last shoe of the month is March 30th, and that is the Air Jordan 7 Sapphire. Now, I own no 7s in my collection. I had one 7 like 2 years ago. I ended up selling it because I just never wore it, and I ended up not liking it. I think it was like that Bugs Bunny Jordan 7. I think it was like super expensive when I bought it. But we do have this 7 set to come out. Honestly, there is a lot coming out this month, and by the time March 30th rolls around, I don't know if I'm going to want this Air Jordan 7 just from buying other shoes earlier in the month. Now, I will say I do like the colors. It does have that purple on there, and then like that neutral kind of creamish brown on the outside. So it is a nice shoe. Another one that I would like to see in person, but in all honesty, I probably will not be keeping these 7s just because I'm not a huge Air Jordan 7 person. Now, there are some other releases. Like I said, some stuff may pop up out of nowhere. I know we're supposed to be getting the other 2 colorways of the Union Dunks in March. So that is the purple and yellow colorway. And then we have to get the baby blue colorway, which I did do a review on the baby blue colorway. I'm hoping, I was able to cop the pistachio colorway that came out in February, but I'm hoping and praying I can get the blue colorway that is supposed to come out in March. I do like that colorway, and I'm hoping to get it. I haven't seen the purple and yellow colorway in person, so not too much worried about that one, but for sure the blue one, I do want the blue one. And then there's rumor going around that the Travis Scott Air Maxes are finally supposed to drop in March. I don't think the Travis Scott Air Maxes will drop in March. I don't think we're going to be seeing them for a while. I know there was a rumor in February that they were going to drop, and at this point I feel like we're going to get that rumor every month that the Travis Scott Air Max is going to drop until they finally drop. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to drop until later in the year, but that's just kind of my thinking about them. But I don't see them dropping in March, so I will say I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I just don't see that shoe dropping in March just because of everything that happened, and I think it's still too early for them to drop that shoe. Now, that is everything for the month of March. Like I said, let me know how y'all feel about March's release. Like I said, it is a very busy month, so there is a lot coming out, a lot of money to be spent, unfortunately. Like some of them I've already done reviews on, so I did try to tag them above. So go check those reviews out if you're curious about the shoe. But let me know what y'all are going for in the month of March. Like there's a mixture of Yeezys, Jordans, Nike Dunks. So let me know what y'all will be going for in the month of March. I think for me personally, for sure the UNC 6s, the Zen Master 4s, and I think the Jade Horizon 5s are my 3 that I will for sure be copping. I'm depending on how I feel about the Rebellionaires, I may try to cop those. Yeezy Slide if I can get my hands on it, and then the Muslin 3s I may try to as well, and I guess the Rui 8s I may try to cop as well, but it's just going to kind of be a wait and see when that time comes if I'm able to cop those. Oh, and the Union Dunks. I'm trying to cop a pair of Union Dunks, but let me know how y'all feel about the March release, what you're going for, what you're not going for, what you like and what you don't like. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping in on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, turn on that notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. I think I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully by the time this video posts, I'm there. If not, go subscribe because I would greatly appreciate it. But hope y'all have a great rest of the week wherever I post this video. Like today is Sunday, so I don't know when I'm posting this video. But hope y'all have a great day, great rest of the week. Stay safe and stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.